5 reasons Rihanna hates Kendall Jenner. Number 3 will shock you. Welcome back to Binge-Worthy Network. From stealing ex-boyfriends to ruling the fashion world, here are the 5 reasons why Rihanna actually hates Kendall Jenner. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video because number 3 will definitely shock you. But before we jump in, hit that like and subscribe button to be notified and updated on the latest Hollywood drama and news. Rihanna and Kendall Jenner are undeniably beauties of the entertainment industry. From uber-successful albums, fashion lines, and modeling careers, these two ladies have shown the world how to be a girl boss. But while so many across the globe are obsessed with both Riri and Kenny, it looks like the ladies aren't too fond of each other. Here are the 5 reasons why Rihanna secretly hates Kendall Jenner, and why these Hollywood celebrities have never been friends. Number 5. Jordan Dunn. If there is one thing Rihanna honors and cherishes, it's her true friends and her close circle, which is why the uber-successful and fan-favorite artist said no way to performing at the Victoria's Secret fashion show. Wait, what? Didn't Rihanna perform at the VS show once? Yes. While the Umbrella singer did have a jaw-dropping performance at the 2012 show, she declined a second appearance because of Kendall Jenner. It was reported in 2015 that Rihanna was set to come back on the iconic Victoria's Secret fashion walk, when she found out that one of her close friends, Jordan Dunn, was replaced by the Keeping Up with the Kardashian star, Kendall Jenner. According to these sources and Hollywood insiders, Rihanna was no longer excited to perform on fashion show, and that's why she said no to appearing on the Victoria's Secret show. The Mirror reported on this mini-scandal. Rihanna was set to hit the stage for the biggest show of the year that will air on CBS in December, making a great platform to push her new album, Anti, but she suddenly pulled out, leaving Ellie Goulding to take her place. Heat magazine claims that Riri sacrificed the coveted spot on the runway for her BFF Jordan, who she has grown close to over the years. What do you think? Was it Kendall Jenner's fault that Jordan Dunn was not invited to the Victoria's Secret fashion show that year? And do you think that is why Rihanna declined to perform? Number 4. Cara Delevne. Speaking of celebrity friendships, there is another model that has come in between Rihanna and Kendall Jenner, and that model is the English gorgeous lady Cara Delevne. Cara, who is no stranger to incredible friendships and A-lister connections, has been caught getting friendly with both Rihanna and Kendall. And to everyone's surprise, Cara's close friendship with Kendall Jenner has actually upset the Barbados singer and performer. Here's what the sources had to share about Rihanna's point of view. Ri's feelings were extremely hurt and finds it even more embarrassing because to her, Kendall's just a talentless brat. Rihanna has always kept a lid on her possessive streak with Cara because they've had this magnetic attraction toward each other that's never been threatened by anyone else. Sure, they both have other BFFs and partners, but they've always found that they could pick up where they left off when they next hung out. But that's not all, because Rihanna is most upset with Kendall's close friendship with this next celebrity. Number 3. Chris Brown. If you grew up in the 2000s, chances are you might remember this shocking Hollywood scandal that broke out in 2009. After months of dating and being in love, it was revealed that Chris Brown had become physically abusive to his then-girlfriend, Rihanna. Pictures of the singer's bruised face surfaced the internet as this Hollywood scandal became an international headliner. Chris Brown was arrested following the incident and was sentenced to community service and domestic violence counseling. Not to mention the restraining order Rihanna had made against her ex-boyfriend. As you can imagine, this Hollywood event and incident is one the entertainment industry won't soon forget. Almost a decade later after the initial fight, Chris Brown has come forward with his side of the story, and how he felt like a monster for treating his girlfriend so badly. In his new documentary, Chris Brown, Welcome to My Life, the R&B artist opens up about the entire event and how in love he was with Rihanna at that time. Along with stating he wanted to marry Riri, Chris confirms that he was abusive in the relationship. The singer shared, "She hated me after that. I tried everything. She didn't care. She just didn't trust me after that. Just went downhill because there were too many verbal fights and physical fights as well. Mutual sides. We would fight each other. She would hit me, I would hit her, and it never was okay. There was always a point when we'd talk about it like, what the F are we doing? Like, I don't like you slapping me. If I go on stage, I got a scratch on my face and I got to explain it like, oh no, I fell. If you got a scar or a bruise, you got to put makeup on. I'm not ever trying to put my hands on any female." As you can imagine, this time in Rihanna's life is very traumatic to look back on, which is why the Barbados singer was upset and frustrated when she found out Kendall Jenner was still very good friends with Chris Brown. The model even appeared to sing in a video with Chris Brown and Lil Dicky. Along with the general public, it was Riri that was super upset over this unusual Hollywood friendship, and rightfully so. Number 2. Shady. Rihanna may be known as one of the best singers and performers to most, but not a lot know that the Diamonds artist is also a master at throwing shade. From hilarious gifts to Riri's honest interview answers, some know that the singer is very honest and candid. Maybe too candid at some points. For example, in 2018, Rihanna was caught getting very shady at the Keeping Up with the Kardashian star Kendall Jenner. According to Star magazine, the celebrities were seen at the Met Gala event in 2018 getting very hostile. The sources revealed Rihanna was standing next to Kendall Jenner at the bar and loudly said, "Good thing I have curves to pull this outfit off. I would hate to be a stick figure." Then she just stared at Kendall, laughed in her face, and walked away. We told you, Rihanna can be very shady. Number 1. A$AP Rocky and ex-boyfriends. And last, but certainly not least, let's talk about Rihanna's current relationship with the rapper A$AP Rocky, and how Kendall and A$AP were once an item too. At the beginning of December 2020, several rumors started to circulate on social media that seemed to confirm this exclusive relationship. According to sources, after years of being just friends or friends with benefits, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky took their romance to a whole new level. Because by late 2020, numerous insiders were ready to confirm the brand new Hollywood romance. The new couple was first spotted with a group of friends at the Beatrice Inn in New York in early December. A few days later, paparazzi managed to capture Riri and Rocky out on a chilly stroll in the streets of NYC. Fans saw the famous artists walking around with their masks and giant coats in the freezing New York temperature. And after weeks of silence, sources finally came forward with the exciting news that Riri and Rocky were officially together. And this news comes just a few years after Kendall and A$AP were called out to be a hot new fling in Hollywood. According to insiders, even though both the model and the rapper have never spoken about their relationship status, it was the insiders that confirmed this romance. Kenny and Rocky were first linked in 2016 after they were seen attending parties in Paris. A few months later, the supermodel and the musician were seen getting very cozy at the 2017 Met Gala event. And that's when the insiders went on to reveal some behind-the-scenes secrets. Kendall and A$AP Rocky went to Royal Albert Hall and made no secret of the fact that they were a couple. There was a lot of touching going on. It wasn't the behavior of two people who were just friends. Kendall seemed very into him. And so, while Kenny and Rocky seem to be very flirty and charmed by one another, it is Rihanna that has ultimately won A$AP Rocky's heart. Because just a couple of months after dating the Barbados singer, Rocky has declared Rihanna as the love of his life. We can't win them all, Kendall Jenner. But what do you think about Rihanna and Kendall's complicated relationship and their shady past? Do you think Rihanna has every right to dislike Kendall? Do you think the Barbados singer shaded Kendall in 2018? Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and give us a like. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications and share this video with your friends. Goodbye, everyone.